So today I am going to do a video that I saw a couple people doing on YouTube. Wasn't really sure if I was going to participate or not because I am very new to the pin trading community. So I've seen a couple videos called Pin Tag 2.0. So it's a series of 12 questions that you can answer about your Disney pin collection. May not be that interesting for you since I just started, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I like Disney pins and I think it would just be fun. 2 months ago is my answer. So I started collecting pins in like January or February. I started because I got a couple pins in a Disney subscription service that I was getting, and I got a couple lanyards, and I was like, I don't really know like if this is something I want to get into. I started watching all these pin videos on YouTube, and I just should not have gone down that rabbit hole, but I did. So yes, about 2 or 3 months ago is when I started collecting pins. So for me, this is kind of a two-part one. I'm gonna say Haunted Mansion and Tangled are my two main pin collections. So this is part of my Haunted Mansion pin collection. So you can see up here I have some of the Tsum Tsum pins. I have a couple rack pins. This is the glow in the dark set that I am desperately trying to finish. I just need one more. This is the other portrait series. This one's much bigger. It has 12 pins total, but I'm still pretty close to getting that one finished as well. Over here I have some other Haunted Mansion ones. I have this Pin Trading Tales book, and one of my favorites is, of course, the Doorways to Disney Haunted Mansion one. Over here is my growing Rapunzel collection. So I have just a couple random pins of her. I'm trying to collect some of those hidden Mickey Pascals. Over here are some of the ones that I've gotten from Tokyo and from Disneyland Paris. But I really love Rapunzel. She's my favorite princess, and so I'm trying to collect as much Tangled pins as possible. So I have a lot of side collections going on, so let's check out what those are. So some of my side collections, let's see. So down here, I have a bunch of Duffy and Friends pins. That's definitely one of my side collections because I love Duffy and Friends. I think they're just adorable. I also have a bunch of Alice in Wonderland pins down here. That's also one of my side collections. Then let's see, over here, one of the more unique side collections that I have, I'm trying to collect some Disney MGM Studios or Great Movie Ride related pins because MGM Studios doesn't really exist anymore as it was back in the day when it was my favorite park. So I'm trying to collect some memorabilia from that. Also trying to collect these cast member costume pins that are just hidden Mickey pins, but I just thought they were really kind of unique and fun, and so I was trying to collect those. I know there's a lot more than that. I'm collecting the Lunchbox pins that started in January, and this is my Pirates of the Caribbean collection. Small, but getting there. So my oldest pin is actually, if I can find it, okay, so my oldest pin is actually way before they even started pin trading, so it doesn't have a pin trading logo or anything like that on it. It is actually a Christmas pin from 1992, and it says right on it, it's right here, it's a Minnie and Mickey pin, Happy Holidays 1992. My mom loved Christmas, Disney Christmas stuff, so we always went to the Christmas store that was at Downtown Disney, and so I'm sure she's actually the one that picked this up at some point, but now I have it here in my collection. I got a lot of Rapunzel pins this last time, so I'm just gonna pick this one and say this is my newest one. It's a Rapunzel pin from Tokyo Disney. I know it was just released not too long ago, so I'm also gonna say it's one of my newer release pins as well. So if you haven't seen any of my videos, then you wouldn't know the answer to this. But if you have, you probably know the answer. And the answer is yay. I absolutely love mystery boxes. I think they are so much fun. As you can see, a lot of my collections are of mystery box pins trying to complete my sets. So I think they're a lot of fun. I like to open them. My husband likes to open them with me. Okay, so my grail pin is actually I'll try and find a picture of it. It is a pin from MGM Studios. It was from the Great Movie Ride, and it was a collection series from different rides where they had a piece of something from the ride like in a bubble on the pin. And there's a Great Movie Ride one, which obviously Great Movie Ride isn't around anymore, so I would love one day to have that pin. Anytime I have seen them sold on eBay, they've been like $100 some or more, so I haven't gotten one yet, but I have my eye on it because I would really, really, really love to have one of those one day. So I've seen a lot of people answer this question. A lot of them are incredibly embarrassed to even answer it, but I'm embarrassed to answer it for a different reason because I just started, so I don't have as many pins. I've seen a lot of people say they have like 800 some pins or 1,000 pins. I have about 180 pins in my collection right now, and pretty much that's all what's on the board. I didn't include any traders in that. So I have about 180 pins, which I don't think is too bad for just starting. Actually, maybe for just starting, that's crazy. I don't know, but collection. Oh boy, can I even answer that? Alright, I gotta say, as much as I love Rapunzel and I love my Tangled collection, I really love some of the Haunted Mansion pins, so I'm gonna say that my favorite pin is the Haunted Mansion Doorways to Disney pin. This pin right here, the Doorways to Disney Haunted Mansion collection, I think is my favorite pin, at least at the moment. Do I have any weird pins? Alright, so I'm just going to say my most unusual pin is this kind of like steampunk looking Stitch pin. So that's this guy right here. He's just kind of, I don't know, unique looking and kind of, I guess he's kind of weird looking. I think he's cute, but I like steampunk stuff, so what do I know? But I would say that's my most unusual pin because I don't have anything else that really kind of looks like that. Lanyard. So because I just started pin collecting, I have never traded in the Disney parks before with a cast member. I hope to one day in the near future. So I'm going to take this question and kind of shift it a little bit. So I found quite a few pins at some like vintage or antique places in the past couple months. So I'm going to like change the question around a little bit, and I'm going to say that this pin is actually the best pin that I've found. I found this for sale at like an antique dealer, and it's a Splash Mountain pin, and I just thought it was really cool looking on its own. I know it's just a rack pin, but I just thought it was really neat looking. I like the color, and I was just kind of surprised to find it. So I'm gonna say that one. Yeah. So I'm gonna make this two different ones. So from that antique dealer, she had a bunch of limited edition pins for sale. This was the lowest edition one that I bought. It's actually limited edition of 500. It is a Epcot Future World pin. So this has been in my trades. Pretty much all my limited edition pins right now have been as traders. There's not really one that I want. I just kind of got them so I could trade for other limited edition pins that I do want. But I did subscribe to Pin Trading Monthly, and I subscribed to their limited edition box, and this one that I got there was actually limited edition of, where is it, 400, and it's from the Disney Hollywood Studio store in California, so it's one of the characters from Monsters University. So this is technically the lowest edition one I have, which is 400. I don't have anything lower than that right now. So that's about it for Pin Tag 2.0. I don't know. I gave it a shot anyway. I don't know if it was very interesting since I just started, but I thought, what the heck? I like pins, so I'm going to just make the video because I feel like it. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next week.